I'm Randy James. I own Suncoast Enclosures, a company we started in 1991. I hate mosquitoes. I hate going outside on my deck and not being able to sit down and enjoy it. Wind, mosquitoes, rain, what have you. It's just that when Alberta is beautiful, it is really beautiful. But when it's not, it's not. And the mosquitoes and the bugs are a couple of things that make it way less than beautiful. My original idea was to have a screen room on my house. That's all I really wanted. And when it turned out so beautifully, and we sort of did a winter test and a summer test, you know, the summer's obvious, it took care of the bugs. There was some concern about whether or not it would stand up to our climate, to the snow loads and so forth. That first winter there was probably 2 feet of snow on it, and this works. My cousin Court, his name's Court James, and he owns Suncoast Enclosures, Australia. And he invited me down, said, come have a look at these things. So I given my feelings about screen rooms and bugs and so forth, I always had pretty good incentive to go down and check this out. So I went down and I spent, the first trip, I think I spent 10 weeks just working with those guys, hanging with those guys, watching the business, seeing how their customers reacted and so forth. And then organized to bring the product back up to Canada. Who'd have guessed? Who'd have guessed? We're now in 90, 91, 92, 93, there were virtually no screen-roofed, screen-walled products on the market, as far as I know. And as far as I know, Suncoast is the only one in Canada that can give someone the essential Suncoast enclosure that we build, which is like what they're doing in Australia and like what they're doing in Florida. To go outside on their deck and enjoy the summer, like you would if you were in a more moderate climate, like say California, where there aren't any bugs, Vancouver, where you can sit outside and enjoy the outdoors without all the nuisances and the slapping and the bug spray and the DEET and all of that. Not to mention nowadays, West Nile virus. Who'd have guessed 6, 7, 8 years ago that we'd be worried about getting a mosquito bite? We're not in a malaria-infested country, but all of a sudden you can get real sick. Well, if you are driving through the country and you see one of those homemade screen room projects, the first thing that you'll notice that all the screens are loose and wavy and floppy, and it isn't a crisp finish. So this is one of the things I discovered that impressed me when I went down to Australia was the way that the screen is attached to the structure. So if you were to somehow get a hold of the screen on the back side, it'd pull up very easily, it'd just pop right out. But you cannot get it out on the front side. And that's where the tension is, where the screen wall is. And it just holds it nice and tight, just as taut as ever, forever.
My name is Mark Bennett. We've lived in this home since 2008, so just about 4 years. The bugs stay out, and we get to stay in. We'll still be able to enjoy the outdoors, get a little gentle breeze going through. With the new roofing system that they have, Lexan roofing, it provides, it can be raining outside and we can still be out here and enjoy, not have to worry about getting wet. We could have asked for a better look than what they've done to our home. Consulting with them on colors and screens and types of roof, everything has been really easy for us as they come and give us the information, allow us to make some good decisions. If anybody was looking to have a screen room added onto their home, I would have no hesitation in recommending Suncoast.
Well, when we first started, I was convinced, and still am, that the nicest, best product Suncoast can offer was the original one that I was taken with when I went to Australia, and that's a screen-walled room with screen on the roof. You can look up, you can see the stars, you can see the geese flying by, you're outdoors, and you have absolutely no sense of being enclosed or indoors when you're in what I would call a true, pure Suncoast Enclosures, if you will. However, not everyone's the same as me, and a lot of our customers in the early days wanted rain protection. They liked to be outside on the deck when it was sunny and beautiful and there's no bugs. But when it rained, they also wanted to be outside on their deck. So the compromise to what I thought was best was to put a polycarbonate roof on. Here's a sample of one of the colors of polycarbonate that we use. It's called a twin wall polycarbonate. Polycarbonate is the same kind of material that hockey visors and windshields on skidoos and headlight protectors and stuff. It's pretty tough stuff. We've added 3-season windows so that now we can create a 3-season room for our customers. This PVC vinyl window is extremely durable and strong and just really works well for our customers. We have dealers across the nation, across Canada and in the northern states, which are just like we are providing better outdoor living for their customers and their clients and their families.